Hello and welcome back to the channel. Last night, about 8 o'clock, Monika and I got back from a 2-day road trip, charting and tracking the history of BSA motorcycles, starting all the way back right at the start with their first ever factory, getting to ride a 1959 BSA and then following it through all the way to the end. It's just a fantastic experience to be able to do that. That will be the next video because it's slightly labour intensive for Monika to edit. So that will be the video after this one. So today I'm just going to take you along with me on a little bit of a kind of a day in the life video. Monika's getting her hair cut, so I'll jump on the Bonneville and take you with me. 2 new jackets that I want to show you, one for me, one for Monika, as well as a brand new bike lock for the Bonneville. But it's service as normal. Bonneville back, Fiat back, feels great. Build up a weird attachment to your own vehicles and it always feels lovely to have both of them back. So let's start with both of the jackets. Triumph incredibly kindly got in touch and said, would Monika like to try out our Beck 2 ladies jacket? And well, I was over the moon because I've got the Beck 2 men's jacket, so I knew it was a good one. Monika's already worn it once and she gives it a huge thumbs up. So this is specifically the ladies jacket in olive green and she absolutely loves it. I mean, the styling I already know from having it, but it's a beautiful thing. You can see the quality of the zips, the buckles, just the waxed cotton quality. It's a seriously heavy duty jacket with a thermal lining inside. You can unzip that. You've got this beautiful red crossed pattern inside. Armour everywhere, including, I think, let's see if it's on the back. Yep, even armour on the back as well. But this is very possibly Monika's, let me try and twist it with one hand, Monika's favourite biking jacket. So that's a huge thumbs up, and you'll see Monika wearing that a lot. And this is the jacket that XLMOTO very kindly gave me for the BSA project yesterday. XLMOTO, of course, in charge of all of BSA's distribution in the UK. So I've worn this for a 2-day road trip. This is a Merlin X BSA collaboration jacket, you can see. BSA by Merlin, both Birmingham-born companies on either side, and it's a perfect collaboration made in heaven. And this is a seriously good jacket, very warm, waterproof. It's got that thermal lining. I was riding it at -2 degrees and it stayed incredibly very warm. You can see established 1903 in reference to BSA motorcycles. It's got the lovely tartan pattern at the top. It's also fully padded, not in the back, but padded everywhere else. And that is a seriously good jacket. Tip for both of them. You all know, I'm 6'1", about 80 kilos. I went for a large in that. I tried the medium. The medium was slightly too small. So if in doubt, size up for the Merlin, one size up, and that will see you good. For the ladies one as well, the Beck 2 jacket. Monika's gone for a large in this. She's sized up for this and she's glad she did because a large is the perfect size for her. So I would suggest sizing up for the Triumph Beck 2 jacket too. Next up, this is a British company and quite rarely nowadays made in Britain. Don't see that too often. This is the Litelok X1 D-Lock, armoured with a new material, well, a new material at least to Litelok, and that's called Baronium. And this is meant to be a bit of a revelation. This D-Lock is meant to be 2 times stronger than a strong chain lock and 5 times stronger than your standard D-Lock. It's meant to be fairly close to angle grinder proof. It's meant to have such a construction that the angle grinder's power is meant to turn on itself, destroying the angle grinder as opposed to actually destroying the D-Lock. So I would say this will make me just about as theft proof as I've ever been with a motorbike. So far so good. I've had it for about a week. I mean, everything looks brilliant on it. It's, of course, corrosion proof. It's got the latest technology. So this will, I think, be something that I always carry on the Bonneville. There is one thing, and it's almost embarrassing because I keep going back and forth the whole time, changing the Bonneville and then saying, that's it, I'm done with the Bonneville now, this is exactly how I want it. Two things to note. I'm thinking once I'm back from Asia, I will almost certainly be putting the luggage rack on the back, because, you know, if you want to lock your helmets, if you want to take a tent or some extra luggage, even just attach things to, that is incredibly useful, and I think I may have forgotten how useful it was until I've actually taken it off. So that will be going back on. Another thing to mention, after I put the helmet lock on the side shock, I did have quite a few people saying, Freddie, I used to have a helmet lock, but all that happens is the thieves just snip off your motorcycle helmet strap and take your helmet. And that has significantly freaked me out, whereby I may start locking, I admit, I may start locking my helmets with, well, with what will now be the D-lock, because of your input. So thank you for that. Significantly freaked out from that point. I've had the DAX for about 2 weeks, and then after that I got I had the BSA for 2 days, so it's actually been quite a long time since I've ridden the Bonneville. And it feels amazing riding it again. It doesn't matter if it's better or worse than other bikes, there is nothing like riding your own bike. It's just such a brilliant feeling, jumping back on that familiarity, that trust that you have with your bike. And I now know 100%, I will never sell the Bonneville. Definitely now, it's a keeper. Right, I've just seen a message pop up from Monika. I think she's done, so I'll go and head over and grab a coffee with her. To give you a bit of an update on the travel plans. We head off on Wednesday. Our initial plan was to go to India. But I have had just a nightmare trying to get an Indian visa. I've been online trying to do the application. I think I've spent 6 days each time trying to get an application done for Monika, trying for myself, and it seems unthinkable. in a country like India with so many amazing software engineers, there's a glitch on the website. So you type in your name, you put everything into the visa application form, and it keeps coming back saying, please enter your name. Then I refill out the form, do everything again, click submit, and again it says, please submit your name. You have to do the whole form over again, and it's just been so frustrating. I've been trying to contact, tried doing it over and over, tried doing it with Monika's passport, with mine, nothing. So in the end, for now at least, we've given up. We're going to Dubai for a week, Singapore for maybe 5 days or so, and then after that to Bali for a month or two, and we'll see in the meantime if I can manage to get the Indian visa sorted, but it's so frustrating. Also, I was quite lucky because I started filling out or started booking flights, and I put down my UK passport, and I thought, God, I haven't actually used my UK passport for about 2 years. I better actually check that it's still valid. And my UK passport ended 3 months ago. I just haven't used it since Brexit. I just keep using my Irish passport, and I had no idea that it had expired, so that was lucky. But anyway, now everything done. Flights booked, accommodation booked, 2 international driving licenses booked, and there is nothing stopping us. The Middle East and Asia, here we come. I would ask Monika if she's excited, but I forgot to bring her mic, but she's nodding away. Oh, she's very excited too.
Are you excited?
I can't wait. Looking forward to Dubai because we've never been, Singapore as well because we've never been, but Bali just to get a 125cc scooter and just whiz around the islands in Indonesia on that. Oh, just pure, simple, good life. I cannot wait. What's in the bag? Cuban shirts are the best form of clothing for Southeast Asia because they have a collar and a lot of protection from the sun, yet they're still quite cool. So I have a lot of Cuban shirts because for me there's nothing better. Well, there's nothing better, full stop. I love Cuban shirts, but especially when the weather gets hot, like it will be pretty much non-stop. I mean, I should be getting sensible stuff and making sure I've got excess insurance, health insurance, things like that. None of that done at all. I've just been buying clothes and things. And we'll wrap it up there. Thanks so much everyone for coming along. The next video, BSA history video, I cannot tell you how much I loved filming that. It was fantastic. I won't give too much away, but I did ride briefly an original BSA Gold Star as well in that. Right, I've said too much. Thank you so much everyone. See you in the next one.